Alright, this is going to be one of two parts for Leo. Basically, I'm going to go through some astrology stuff, some stuff you can expect for May, basics about your sign. Even if you're a sun, moon, or rising, it won't matter. And then I'm probably going to integrate it in somehow with some tarot. I haven't decided how I'm going to use the decks yet. Kind of just going to let it come to me as I read your stuff. I'm actually reading from a book for this part of it. It's by, it just says Astrology 2022 Leo, July 23rd through August 23rd, by Chantal Montpetit, or Petit. I don't know how the hell you would say that, but whatever. Okay, now for May, and this is for Leo, you'll be busy with home improvement projects throughout the month. You'll use your creativity during these projects, and you will be satisfied with the results. Don't hesitate to ask your loved ones for help if you need it. With more people involved, the projects will move faster and you'll feel less tired. Your family will be asking for your time anyways, and you won't know where to turn. If you handle one thing at a time, it will be more efficient. Well, that's obvious. Alright, in health, to avoid aches and pains, it'll be important to warm up well before doing physical work. Otherwise, you'll be at risk for injuries. You may feel tired, so make sure that you get plenty of restful sleep. For work and money, your mind will be elsewhere and your heart will not be in your work. Sometimes it's necessary to take a step back. Ask for a few days off or for help so that you don't have to carry everything on your own shoulders. You'll have to learn to leave some details aside if you don't want the workload to overwhelm you. What the hell? Oh, damn app notification. Alright, for love, if you're single, you'll try to date a person you don't know at all, but whom you're attracted to physically. He'll use your charm, and you may find yourself in a torrid romance. Nothing will be left to chance, and you're sure to have a lot of fun, though. Well, that don't still sound like that's worth that shit. Leo has been through enough drama lately. Like, Leo does not need none of this. Leo's single. Stay the fuck away from everybody in May, then, because that's just not cool. Alright, love for couples. It's time to put your relationship first and to prioritize your time together. Even if your friends and family take up most of your time, sometimes you have to put your significant other first. Your partner is faithful and always by your side, so they deserve first place in your heart. Yeah, alright. Anyways, that's what they said for May. Whether or not it resonates with you, I don't know. We don't know because May hasn't come yet, so don't bitch. Now, for your personality, this is something kind of cool. Everybody knows that Leo natives like to take on the air of superiority. They're always in full control of their faculties. I don't like that word, really. It makes me think of, like, using the bathroom, which is really weird. I'm thinking, like, facilities. I don't know. It's hard to make them fall very far, given their power and drive. They believe themselves to be the most important people out there. They make themselves seem important and are convinced that they're the only ones who can keep it together. They're a little dick-headed, don't you think, guys? Like, the way they're describing Leo is kind of like, no. Anyways, I could name some other signs that are way worse. Although they're authoritarian, I cannot talk today. Although they're authoritarian and dominating, Leos know how to make themselves be loved and appreciated by others. Given their positivity, vitality, and self-control, they appear confident to those who meet them. They're proud and arrogant, and they easily stand out in a crowd. They usually make a good impression on the natives of other signs and turn heads when they enter a room. Leos are loyal, honest, and rigorous. They can make decisions quickly and with certainty. They finish whatever they start, and they help bring people where they want to be. As with all good leaders, they know how to run the show and lead the troops. I guess that makes sense. Leo is the sun. Alright, the sun's influence. Natives of the zodiac's fifth sign are controlled by the great master called the sun. They act under its influence and evolve in its hot and luminous rays. It's not surprising that Leos are fundamentally optimistic. Their joie de vivre is contagious. Whatever the fuck that is. In their company, life seems even more beautiful and harmonious. I lit Bob's cigarette real quick. Turn the page. Alright, gifted with astounding intuition, they know how to put their potential to good use. They have no problem reaching the top and deserve their success. They believe in it and do everything they can to reach it. What seems impossible to others is perfectly attainable to them, and they do whatever it takes to make it happen. Luck's often on their side as they attract it with their magnetism. Alright, it says you are ambitious and extroverted. Leos are born to lead. They have the strong temperament needed to do so and all the qualities necessary to ensure their team's success. Given that they're combative and authoritarian, like here's that damn word again, nothing gets by them. With them as bosses, there's no room for carelessness and laziness. They have one goal in mind: completing a project quickly and with the best possible results. The Leo natives are extroverts who have no problem gathering people around them. Others know what to expect and appreciate their transparency. Leos are loyal and generous. They're very considerate of everyone they meet, so much so, in fact, they often lose their shirts in the process. They aren't always the best judge of character, however, and are sometimes outsmarted. Beware, if they're crossed, they will retaliate. Things move when they're around. Leos attract attention, which further empowers them. Sometimes they're so self-confident that they make promises they can't keep. They use different strategies to please others and even get caught in their own games. Given their love for kind words and flattery, though, they sometimes let their emotions get the best of them. Anxious and insecure. Despite appearances, Leos rely on others for support. They crave validation, such as being told that they're good at something. They exude a self-confidence that isn't necessarily real. They often feel doubt and anxiety deep down inside. Their desire to be the best is so strong that they sometimes feel like they don't measure up. They feel as though people expect a lot from them and that they must deliver to prove to everyone that what they're capable of. They can be very hard on themselves. Leos have a strong personality to show off, and they want everyone to recognize, accept, and approve of it. They have a profound need for their father's approval, with whom they really identify. In addition to being their role model and idol, their father is also a guide and friend, if he's around, I suppose. They are a great team and can't be beat. The Leos' main life goal is to be as powerful as their father. This brings Leos to work hard and try and compete and put themselves out there as much as possible to make it happen. If they succeed, they'll have to achieve their life's goal and will be as happy as they can be. Fear of rejection is deeply rooted in the natives of this sign, especially when it comes to their fathers. They want to see pride in their eyes and need to feel their love. Leos fervently believe that by accumulating achievements, they'll be praised by their father that they so worship. That's kind of creepy why I keep saying this shit. Parental and generous. This devotion to their father leads the natives of this fifth sign to act like parental figures for other signs. They won't hesitate to take someone under their wing to guide them along the road to life. Being maternal at heart makes them protective and proactive of others, and sometimes even dominating. They take their role very seriously and act as guides for everyone. They're leaders who can guide anyone to almost definite success. They lead gracefully, loyally, and supremely as only a monarch could. They're generous, authentic, and honest, and it's not surprising that many Leos are CEOs and other business leaders. Leos want to be well paid to meet their needs and the needs of those whom they take under their wing. It's important for them that their employees be well paid too. For Leos, it's a matter of principle, honor, and respect for those under their leadership. They'll do everything in their power to make sure their subordinates get everything they deserve. They like to be acknowledged, but also know how to do it themselves. The Leos' parental nature is good and kind. It's important to them that those around them be treated with dignity and respect, two great values they cherish. Their predominant character traits can testify to that. Leos have a sound judgment that no one can criticize. They're very good and kind and have a strong sense of their own values. They illustrate wisdom and experience. They're overprotective and take good care of those they love. Leos are very assertive and have no trouble speaking their mind. They're realistic and grounded, and they don't hesitate to share their point of view and intervene when necessary. They're naturally soft, but they can occasionally be harsh, which isn't always necessary. However, their charm and charisma make others quickly forget about their mistakes. The natives of the fifth sign of the zodiac want to win the admiration of others. That's why they evolved and work with determination. They amaze people through their achievements. They also stand out and get recognized for their extreme generosity. They're pleased when they reach their full potential. Walking with their head held high and with a feeling of accomplishment, that's how they always want to be. They live to obtain glory and to be recognized by everyone for their potential. It's that simple. The King's Paradox. Leos love power and success. On the other hand, when they're on top, they tend to let others take care of their business so that they can enjoy life. Like kings and queens Leos rely on their loyal subjects. Leos must constantly get ahead of themselves and take the work seriously if they want to stay on track. If they delegate too much, they could lose everything. Given that luck's on their side and that they're influenced by the sun, however, they always manage to succeed somehow. There's no limit for the Leo. Alright, Leo, 1 on 10. So I'm going to take a break right now, and I will read some more on your personality, and then we'll do some tarot and things, hopefully next. I did not realize there was that much shit in this book, so I'm probably going to go through and read a couple less things. Like, I'm just going to do your basic things. But it does says right here, the Leo body, governed body parts are your heart, upper back, spleen, spine, and aorta. Acupuncture meridian is your heart. Your diseases are back pains, fainting spells, blood diseases, fever, and heart problems. Foods are oranges and peaches. That's freaking weird. The Leo symbolizes a nation's creative activities, art, and culture. It's linked to all forms of sports and entertainment, diplomatic representation, and ceremonies, children, fertility, the stock market, and the lottery. Objects that are good as glass, designer clothing, chimneys. What the fuck? Chimneys. Jewelry, luxurious objects, perfumes, and trophies. Your good professions are actor, astrologist, CEO, charity organizer, commissioner, dancer, farmer, hairdresser, jeweler, manager, athlete, teacher, diplomat, and minister. Damn, y'all cover all damn bases, don't you? Sports, track and field, theater, festivities. What the fuck is a festivity sport? Interior design is not a sport. Opera, painting, sculpture, show jumping. This book is a trip, y'all. Alright, I'm going to let it ride out for here now. I'll get back with y'all some more stuff in the next go round, but this was part 1 of Leo and your bullshit. We'll do others and their bullshit next time. Holla.